Hello everyone, today we will continue chapter number 13, surface areas and volumes. We will start with curved surface area of a cone. Now here L is the slant height of the cone. Where L square is equal to R square plus H square. And the curved surface area of a cone is equal to pi r L. Now total surface area of a cone. Total surface area is equal to curved surface area plus area of circle. Area of the circle. Therefore, it is equal to pi r L plus pi r square. We will take pi r common. It will become r plus L. Therefore, total surface area is equal to pi r plus L. Example number 4. Find the curved surface area of a right circular cone whose slant height is 10 cm and base radius is 7 cm. So here L is equal to 10 cm and radius is equal to 7 cm. We have to find the curved surface area of the cone. So curved surface area of cone is equal to pi r L. So we'll put the values 22 by 7 into 7 into 10, which is equal to 220 centimeter square. Therefore, the curved surface area of the right circular cone is 220 centimeter square. Example number 5. The height of a cone is 16 centimeter and its base radius is 12 centimeter. Find the curved surface area and the total surface area of the cone. Use pi is equal to 3.14. Now here height is given as 16 centimeter and radius is 12 centimeter. Now for the formulas, we have to find the value of slant height through L square plus is equal to R square plus H square. We'll put the values that are 12 square plus 16 square. Therefore, L square is equal to 144 plus 256. L square is equal to 400 and L is equal to 20 centimeter. Now, curved surface area of cone is equal to pi r L. Therefore, we'll put the values. Pi will take it as 3.14. Radius is given as 12 and L is 20 centimeter. Therefore, it will come to be 753.6 centimeter square, which is the curved surface area. Now, total surface area of the cone. The formula is pi r plus L. We put the values that are 3.14 into 12 bracket 12 plus 20. Therefore, it will be equal to 37.68 into 32, which is equal to 1205.76 centimeter square, which is the total surface area of the cone. Example number 6. A corn cob shaped somewhat like a cone has the radius of its broadest end as 2.1 centimeter and the length, which is the height, as 20 centimeter. If each 1 centimeter square of the surface of the cob carries an average of 4 grains, find how many grains you would find on the entire cob. Now for this we have to find the curved surface area of the cob. First we'll mention what is given to us. Radius is given us as 2.1 centimeter and the height is given us as 20 centimeter. Now for curved surface area we have to find the value of L. Therefore L square is equal to R square plus H square. Now we'll put the values. L square is equal to 2.1 square plus 20 square. L square will be 4.41 plus 400. L square is equal to 404.41. Therefore L is equal to 20.1 approximately. Now curved surface area of the corn cob is equal to pi RL. Now we'll put the values. That are 22 by 7, radius is 2.1 and L is 20.1 centimeter, which is equal to 928.62 upon 7, which is equal to 132.66 centimeter square, which is the curved surface area of the corn cob. Now each 1 centimeter square of the surface carries 4 grain. Therefore 132.66 centimeter square of the surface will carry 132.66 into 4 grains, that is equal to 530.64. We'll round it through, it will become 531 grains. Therefore 531 grains we would find on the entire cob. Exercise 13.3, question number 2. Find the total surface area of a cone if its slant height is 21 meter and diameter of its base is 24 meter. So we'll first write the given things, that are the slant height, that is 21 meter. Diameter is given us as 24 meter. Therefore the radius is equal to diameter by 2, which is 24 by 2 meter. Radius is equal to 12 meter. Now the total surface area of a cone is equal to pi r plus L. Now we'll put the values, that are 22 by 7 into 12 bracket 21 plus 20 12. Therefore it will become 37.71 into 33, which is equal to 1244.43 meters square. That is the total surface area of the cone. Question number 4. A conical tent is 10 meter high and the radius of its base is 24 meter. Find the slant height of the tent and the cost of the canvas required to make the tent if the cost of 1 meter square canvas is rupees 70. So in this, height is given us as 10 meter and radius is 24 meter. So first we have to find the slant height of the tent. So we'll use the formula L square is equal to R square plus H square. Now we'll put the values, that are 24 square plus 10 square. L square is equal to 576 plus 100. L square is equal to 676. Therefore L is equal to root 676, which is equal to 26 meter. Now we have to find the cost of the canvas required to make the tent. So therefore we have to find the curved surface area of the tent. Therefore curved surface area is equal to pi RL. Now we'll put the values that are 22 by 7, radius is 24 and L is 26, which is equal to 13,728 by 7, which is equal to 1961.14 meters square. This is the curved surface area of the tent. Now cost of 1 meter square canvas that is used to make the tent is rupees 70. Similarly, cost of 1961.14 meter square canvas will be 70 into 1961.14, which is equal to rupees 1,37,280. Therefore, the cost of the canvas required is 1,37,280. Question number 6. The slant height and base diameter of a conical tomb are 25 meter and 14 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing its curved surface area at the rate of rupees 210 per 100 meter square. So in this, slant height, that is L, is equal to 25 meter and height is given us as 14 meter. Diameter is given us as 14 meter. So radius will be diameter by 2, that is 14 by 2. Radius is equal to 7 meter. Now we have to find the curved surface area of the tomb, which is equal to pi RL. Now we'll put the values, that is 22 by 7 into 7 into 25, which is equal to 550 meters square. That is the curved surface area of the tomb. Now cost of whitewashing per 100 meter square is equal to rupees 210. Similarly, cost of whitewashing per meter square will be rupees 210 upon 100. Now cost of whitewashing 550 meter square will be 550 into 210 upon 100, which will be equal to rupees 1155. Therefore, the cost of whitewashing its curved surface area will be 1155 rupees. Question number 8. A bus stop is barricaded from the remaining part of the road by using 50 hollow cones made of recycled cardboard. Each cone has a base diameter of 40 cm and height 1 meter. If the outer side of each of the cones is to be painted and the cost of painting is rupees 12 per meter square, what will be the cost of painting all these cones? We have to use pi as 3.14 and root 1.04 as 1.02. So this will begin the question with, here diameter is given as 40 centimeter. Therefore radius is equal to diameter by 2, 40 by 2. Radius is equal to 20 centimeter. Now we'll convert it into meter by dividing it by 100. Therefore radius is equal to 0.2 meter. and height is given us as 1 meter. Now we'll have to find the value of L, slant height. So we'll use the formula L square is equal to R square plus H square. We'll put the values that are 0.2 square plus 1 square, which is equal to 0.04 plus 1, which is equal to 1.04. Therefore L is equal to root 1.14, which we have to use as 1.02 meter. Now we'll find the curved surface area of one cone. Which is equal to pi RL. We'll put the values. We have to take pi as 3.14, radius is 0.2 and L is 1.02, which will be equal to 0.64056 meters square. Now curved surface area of 50 such cones will be 50 into curved surface area of one cone, that is 0.64056 meters square, which will be equal to 32.028 meters square. Now cost of painting per meter square is rupees 12. Similarly, cost of painting (32.028 meters square) will be 12 into 32.028, which is equal to rupees 384.34 rupees. Therefore, the cost of painting 50 cones will be rupees 384.34 rupees. And the next topic is surface area of a cone, of a sphere. So now in sphere, total surface area is equal to the curved surface area of the cone, which is 4 pi r square, where r is the radius of the sphere. Next is the curved surface area of a hemisphere. Hemisphere is the half of the sphere. Therefore, its curved surface area is equal to 2 pi r square, where r is the radius of the hemisphere. Similarly, total surface area will be equal to curved surface area plus the area of the circle above. Therefore, it will be 2 pi r square plus pi r square, which is equal to 3 pi r square. Example number 7. Find the surface area of a sphere of radius 7 cm. Now here radius is 7 cm. Therefore, its surface area formula is 4 pi r square. Now we'll put the value, that is 4 into 22 by 7 into 7 square, which is equal to 616 centimeters square. Example number 8. Find the curved surface area and the total surface area of a hemisphere of radius 21 centimeter. So now curved surface area of a hemisphere is equal to 2 pi r square. We'll put the values, that are 2 into 22 by 7 into 21 square, which is equal to 2772 centimeters square. Similarly, total surface area is equal to 3 pi r square. we'll put the values that are 3 into 22 by 7 into 21 square, which is equal to 4158 centimeter square. Example number 10. A hemispherical dome of a building needs to be painted. If the circumference of the base of the dome is 17.6 meter, find the cost of painting it, given the cost of painting is rupees 5 per 100 centimeter square. So now the circumference of the base of the dome is 17.6 meter. Therefore, circumference is 2 pi r, which is equal to 17.6 meter. Now we can find the value of radius. That will be 17.6 into 7 upon 2 into 22. Therefore, radius will be equal to 2.8 meter. Now to convert it into centimeter, we will multiply it by 100. Therefore, radius will be equal to 280 centimeter. Now, curved surface area of a hemisphere is equal to 2 pi r square. Now we'll put the values. 2 into 22 by 7 into 280 square, which will be equal to 4,92,800 centimeter square. Now, cost of painting per 100 centimeter square is equal to rupees 5. Similarly, cost of painting per meter square will be 5 upon 100. Therefore, cost of painting 4,92,800 centimeter square will be 5 into 100 into 4,92,800, which will be equal to rupees 24,640 rupees. Therefore, the cost of painting will be rupees 24,640 rupees. Exercise 17.4, question number 2. First part, in this the diameter is given us as 14 centimeter. Therefore, radius will be diameter by 2, that is 14 centimeter by 2. Radius is equal to 7 centimeter. Now, surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Now we'll put the values. 4 into 22 by 7 into 7 square, which is equal to 616 centimeter square. Therefore, the surface area of the sphere where diameter is 14 centimeter is equal to 616 centimeter square. Second part, here diameter is 21 centimeter. Therefore, its radius will be diameter by 2, which is 21 centimeter by 2. Radius is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Now, surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square, which will be 4 into 22 by 7 into 10.5 square, which is equal to 1386 centimeter square. Therefore, the surface area of diameter 21 centimeter will be 1386 centimeter square. Question number 4. The radius of a spherical balloon increases from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter as air is being pumped into it. Find the ratio of surface area of the balloon in the two cases. So, first the radius is 7 centimeter, and after pumping air in it, the radius becomes 14 centimeter. Therefore, surface area of the balloon with radius 7 centimeter will be 4 pi r square. Therefore we'll put the value, that is 7 square. Therefore we'll write this as it is, that is 4 pi 7 square. Now surface area of balloon with radius 14 centimeter will be 4 pi 14 square. Now the ratio will be old surface area upon new surface area. Now we'll put the values, that is 4 pi 7 square upon 4 pi 14 square. So we can see that these two will get cancelled, and now 7 into 7 upon 14 into 14. You can cut this and it will become 1 by 4. Therefore the ratio will be 1:4. For the ratio of surface area of the balloon in the two cases will be 1:4. Question number 7. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Find the ratio of their surface areas. Now in this, let the diameter of earth, of sun, of earth be d. Therefore the diameter of the moon will be d by 4, since it is 1/4. Now radius of earth is equal to d by 2, that is diameter by 2. Therefore its surface area will be, since all the planets and moons are spherical, therefore its surface area will be 4 pi r square, which is equal to 4 pi d by 2 square. Now radius of moon will be its diameter by 2, that is d by 4 into 1/2, which is equal to d by 8. Therefore surface area of moon will be 4 pi r square, which is equal to 4 pi d by 8 square. Now the ratio will be surface area of moon by surface area of earth, which is equal to 4 pi d by 8 square upon 4 pi d by 2 square. Now this will get cancelled and it will become d square by 64 upon d square by 4. Now we can cancel these two and it will become 4 upon 64, which is equal to 1/16. Therefore the ratio will be 1:16. Therefore the ratio of the surface area is 1:16. Question number 9. A right circular cylinder just encloses a sphere of radius r. Find surface area of the sphere, curved surface area of the cylinder, and the ratio of the areas obtained in 1 and 2, that is surface area of the sphere and the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now for the first, surface area of the sphere with radius r is 4 pi r square. Now the second one is curved surface area of the cylinder. Now in this, radius of the cylinder is r and height can be written as 2 times of r, or 2r. Now curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. Therefore 2 pi r and h can be written as 2r. Therefore it will become 4 pi r square, which is also the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now they have asked the ratio of the surface area of sphere upon curved surface area of cylinder. We'll put the values, that is 4 pi r square upon 4 pi r square. Since they both are same, they will get cancelled and the answer will be 1 by 1. Therefore the ratio will be 1:1.